Hey folks, this is Rose from In Rose's Garden, and since it's 4th of July, we're going to work on something a little patriotic. So let's turn down and I'll show you what we're going to make. So since it is 4th of July, we're going to make a red, white, and blue anklet. I have some red bicones, these are opalite, so sort of like milk white glass. Those are faceted rounds. And the blue are some little rondelles. Now I'm not sure we're going to need this many, but I got this many out. We also have some head pins, a lobster claw, some teeny tiny jump rings, a medium jump ring, and a large jump ring. The teeny ones are going to be to hook the beads onto the chain. So an anklet's usually about 9 inches, so we're going to get probably, I'm going to get 8 3/4, because we got have the lobster claw, and if it's a little longer, hey, that's all right. If they really wanted to, they could take and hook the chain into the lobster claw into the chain if it's ends up being too long for them. So what we're going to do is we're going to put the big jump ring on one side, is that closed all the way? Yeah, I think it is. There we go. And then we're going to take the medium-sized jump ring and we're going to put it on the other side with our lobster claw. Close that baby down. And there is the chain portion done. So we'll put this aside. Let's see how long this ends up being. That was only 9 1/4. So we'll put this off. That's a pretty good size though. And we'll put this aside. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to take and we're going to wrap up these beads. Now I don't know that we're going to need them all. Actually, I should count my links on my chain, because we're going to put one in every other link. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28. Well, actually, we're going to need more than we have here, because it looks like we need 28. So, be about 9 of each color. I've got 6 of each color out. So we'll just start by wrapping these babies all up, and then we'll start putting them on and see how many more we're going to need. But in the meantime, like I say, we're just going to wrap them up, each individually with nothing with it. Just go up and around and over, down, bring her around, and then we'll just grab hold of it with one pair of pliers, and then just wrap it up with the other pair. Whoop. Trim off the excess. Tuck it in. Oops, wrong pliers. Come on, tail, go in. There we go. Stubborn tail. So there is the first. And like I say, we're just going to grab a pin and a bead, and we're just gonna wrap all of these up. Then we'll start putting them on the chain and see how many more we're gonna need. So over and round, bring her down, straighten her out, and then for the next one. Oop. Come here, you. You still need to be finished tucking. There's one blue and one white. Now we need a red, and then we just need to go on from there. So we will do a red now. Bend that over, get our bell making pliers out, bring her up and around and over, and down and around. Now we need to wrap her. Oop, push that up so that it will wrap more evenly. Go, trim the excess, tuck it in, so there's one red, one white, one blue. So let's bring our chain forward. And how we're going to do this is, since it is red, white, and blue, we're going to hook the red, then skip one and go to the white, skip one, and then go to the blue. And we're going to do that all the way down the line. So, in fact, let's get these three on. So we'll open up one of these tiny jump rings. Come on, baby. Grab our red one. And then we want to go up 2 links. So right here. Let's see how well where the links are going to go. Okay, we want to go on this one just because of the way it's going to fall. Come on, you. Go on there. tiny tots aren't going to be too small to go over both this chain, but I think they might be, which will mean we'll need to switch up to the next size because this doesn't want to go on. So let's put these away and we'll get the next size of jump rings out, which is the size that we were using to hook the lobster claw on. And that's not that big of a deal. It just means they will hang down a little further. So here, there's red. And we want to make sure our chain stays going the same way so that when you put the other ones on, they're not going hanging upside down or twisting up. So here comes white. See, so this is this one, so we want this one. So there's their first two. And then we'll get blue. So blue would be this one, hanging in this direction. So here is our first three, red, white, and blue. They'd hang like so. And now we just need to do up the rest of our beads here. We'll twist those up and then get them on their links and just hang all the way around our anklet with our beads just hanging like so. So let's put this aside again and we'll come back up here and do some more beads. So let's just get these all wound up. Okie dokie, now we have a big pile of these done, and we have a big pile of, so what we're going to do is go back to doing putting these on until in the red, white, blue pattern until we run out of beads, and then we need to see how many more we need. So let's start with the red. Look, my hands are a little cramped from doing all that wrapping. And we want to make sure that we're on the proper chain piece. 1, 2, and that the chain is facing the proper direction as far as all the beads are concerned, the way they're hanging. So that would be this one. So close this up. So there's the first one of this set. Now we want white. And it goes in this one. Now one thing that makes it much easier, but I don't have one, is a chain holder. It hangs from side to side like so, and so your chain is always facing the direction you want it to be in when you're putting your pieces on. Unfortunately, chain is notorious for twisting around. You gotta watch it. So next one is blue. Now if you didn't want your beads so close together, as I've got them here, you could go, you don't want to go 1, 2, skip 2, because that lets it do a twist. You want to go, if you're going to skip more than, if you're going to skip one, if it's skip 1, skip 3, skip 5, that kind of thing, so that your chain is not going in the opposite way of see, now it wants to be not telling me proper right now, because I'm thinking we want it, come here you, if you're down like so and your link's in you, then it's like this. So now we're at blue again. Let's see, no blue, you don't get to not go on. So we want it here. Come here, you. Now you see how we're doing that? I am going to do the rest of these beads, fast forward it, since it's this is like watching paint dry, hooking these all on. Well, after getting this much done, I have sort of decided that we are too busy here. See how many, there's just too many here. So I think instead of skipping just one, we're going to skip 3 to do our little bits, so that where this white one will come out and it will go over to where this blue one is, and vice versa. We're just going to go down the line like that, and we'll fix it that direction. So let's get going on that. So we're going to take this one out entirely. And then we'll change this blue one to the white one. Oh, baby. Tighten up there. Okay. Then we will take out this red one and we'll put the blue one that's here where this white one is at. So that's out. Now we move. Come on, babies, you're getting twisted here. Move the blue one where the red one is, or I should say the white one. Then this blue one will come out. Let's see here. We want, come here, you, come out. So what's going to happen is this one is going to become blue, then the red one is in its right spot over there after we take the blue one out. That is there. So just take off the white one, put on this blue one. And in that, because we're going to be putting less beads in on our anklet, we may not need any more. We'll have to see when we get to the end. So there is how it's going to hang. It's like this as opposed to all this tightness that's over here. So this one comes out entirely. Oops, drop that one on the floor. We're going to have to find that. The red is in its proper place now, and the white will come out of this spot. And it will go where this blue one is. I shouldn't try to do that with my fingers, it's a little stiff. Okay, so then the red one comes out here entirely. And where this next white one is, we put the blue one in. Oop. Yeah, I think that's going to look a little better without that being so tight. So now we take out, actually that blue one's in the right spot. This one is wrong. It comes out entirely. And oh, come on, you guys, stop being twisted. Never fails. There's got to be one in the house that wants to be naughty. Okay, red, white, blue, red, white, blue. Red, and the red is in its proper place, I believe. Yep. And now we just have to move the white one down 2 spots so it's not in the not so close. So now we go red, 1, 2, 3, and here for our white. Next is our next blue one. It's already open, so we just got to find its proper slot to put it in. So, since we're hanging to the bottom here, to here. Yes. Next is the red again. Where are we going here? Okay. And then we will be with the white again. And the blue again, then the blue. And I think we have just enough to get one more red in here. So we'll start with a red and end with a red, it looks like. And as it ends up, in that case, I have a few extra wound up. And that's all right. I would rather have too much than not enough. And let's face it, isn't this gonna be, this is just really special in my opinion. It's a really nice patriotic 4th of July anklet. Let's see how long it is. I think it's 9 1/4 was what it was going to be before. And with the extra of having the little beads in there, it is at just below 9, so pretty good. Though it seems to have wanted to twist just a little bit right here, so okay, you guys, stop. Go over to the other side. There we go. always one that wants to be difficult. I'm fairly positive they're all on the same side of the chain. It's just the chain wants to twist a little bit here. Anyway, there is our anklet, red, white, and blue. Patriotic anklet for 4th of July. Oh, you're the wrong way. There we go. Get our jump rings all picked up before they get lost here. There is our anklet, all finished. I will verify that all of the beads are going the proper direction on the chain, and we have a couple of wound up ones left that did not make it into the anklet. So I'll have to decide what I want to do with them. I don't think I want to tear them apart, but I'm not sure I want to leave them together either, because I'm not sure what I want them to be. But okay, chain going that direction. Oop, dropped it before I finished verifying. I think the chain was just a teeny bit twisted. So, now, there's always one that wants to be difficult. But there is our anklet, all finished. Red, white, and blue. Red, white, and blue. Oops, do I have one out of order here? I certainly do. Should be red, white, blue. Oh, I see. We went from the other direction. So it's backwards to that side. So red, white, blue, 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 and then a red. So yes, they're fine. Go back together, and there is our beautiful patriotic little bracelet. So here we are, one patriotic little anklet. Be fun? I really like it. One red, white, and blue anklet. Now this is all made from items out of my stash, and if you wanted to make something similar, all you need is jump rings, head pins, red, white, and blue beads, and a piece of chain long enough to do your anklet. So, and then of course all the little beads will dangle down your ankle, and won't that be fun? This has been Rose from In Rose's Garden, and we have been making a patriotic anklet for 4th of July. I hope you have a happy 4th, and we'll see you later. Bye-bye.